Oh, damn, man. Woo! The flu is kicking my butt. Anyway. Alright. This is the Unblocked stream. Stream is about how I took everyone off the block list because there were a lot of friends that were on the block list for some reason. And with the help of Dave, I was able to basically clear out the block list. All right. So those who've been on my block list for some strange reason can now talk and can now chat on my stream. All right. Well, I don't think you were ever on the block list, ETB. But Putty Cat was, and a few others. People were saying that, so I cleared out the block list. Here's the thing, I didn't put anybody on the block list. So you can't blame me for this one. And right now, I'm still getting over the flu, so I look better, but man, oh man. You should have seen me before. When I was really fevering. Oh boy. Hello, Ty Kalam. How you doing? Twile. Hello. Colgan. Colgan, right? Well, right now it could be better. I'm getting over a flu. Yes, I'm not really completely over it yet. But my fever's broken. Okay. All right. Hello, Crystal. What's your question, Obi? Hello, Teresa. All right. I'm looking for people that were on the block list before. Now, I'll put it this way. You bet, Mr. Guest. Hello, Apocalyptic. Oh, well, Teresa Klaus. You're 8 and not a girl. Oh boy. Thank you, Krista. One of the rules is, like I said, no minors on this stream, okay? I always say that, no minors. I only talk to adults here, okay? Yes, I think it's time for you to go, Teresa. Or whatever your name is. I think that, can Krista do the honors to remove our new guest? You make the claim that you're 8 years old. I have no choice but to believe you. I'm not taking the chance. Sorry about that. I cleared it, but not for minors. Not. Anyway, I have the flu. Nothing. About as much as you know about America, Mr. Guest. Right now, I can't ban you. If I was with another device, I could. But you're not welcome here. Not until my moderators get here. Because I'm on my phone, I can't do bannings by myself. The system don't work that way. Moderators. Anyway, I wanted to see if anyone would come that was been on the block list. I mean, this is all I get. Just remove. I can do. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, apocalyptic arrows. No. Add as moderator. Oh, now I can do this. You're moderator now. But I found that I can do this now. Thank you, thank you. I can't do minors. Not on my stream. Thank you, thank you. Got a new moderator. You've earned it because I've seen you. You're cool. Get rid of them. Yeah. I just figured out I had to basically scroll up to basically do the. Chicken fingers. Were you unblocked, chicken fingers? Were you one of the unblocked ones? I'm hoping that I can get more unblocked people, you know. Well, it could be better. You know, just healing up from this flu, but I'm trudging through. I'm halfway over the bridge. Yeah, I don't remember you being blocked at all. Well, I put it this way. If you were blocked, chicken fingers, well, guess what? You're not blocked anymore. I took everyone off the block list. You know what I mean? It was just becoming people that were on my side were getting blocked. And I don't know why that was. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, let's see what's going on in this stream. Well, yeah. And that's what I've been concentrating my time. I'm going to embark on a new diet. It's called the Mediterranean diet. Well, Corey, P. Diddy can't. Because he's in prison. No, I got the flu, Galaxy Eyes. The flu. I got the flu. You know that wintertime bug that's airborne, that everyone gets this time of year? You know, the one that causes a fever, coughing, sneezing, takes the color out of your cheeks. Regular flu, Galaxy Eyes. It was a slow burn, this strain, you know? Well, I'm starting to feel better, but I'm not over the bridge yet. It's going to take a couple more days to even feel better. I've been sick for a week. Funny. Oh, interesting, duckling. You should have seen me a couple days ago when I had no color in my face. I was all messed up. I looked how I felt, you know. They are really bad, galaxy eyes. But this was no cold. It was, well, it was the flu. At first, I felt cold-like symptoms. You know, head cold, chest cold. But it wasn't going away as quickly as a cold would. See, it was a flu. And it was a slow burn. See, I didn't feel the fever until later. Good idea, galaxy eyes. Duckling, were you on the block list? Camo Campa, how you doing? How you doing, bro? No, I was telling Dave something. Ain't no nipples slipping. And why does it matter? I'm not a woman, so. I just had my birthday, Aragorn. You know what I mean? Of course, I couldn't celebrate or Thanksgiving because I was sick. But happy birthday anyway. Oh, you are Aragorn. Well, little one, I think it's time for you to go. Moderators. Yeah. Yeah. My there. Yeah. All right. We got 20 views and only 9 likes. Thumbs up, people. Well, a little bit better, Prime Prepper. No turkey yesterday. No. Sadly. Nothing for my birthday and nothing for Thanksgiving. I missed out. Because I got sick. Hello, Chris. It's okay. That's life. Yeah, thumbs me up. Yeah, I'm hoping for a better Christmas, yeah. Or I won't get sick again. A little bit better, but I'm not over the bridge yet. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Just like my father used to know. I will in the future, Camo 6. I will in the future, Camo Campa. I'm glad I got it early then. Well, all right. So true, Nancy. So true. Let's see if Putty Cat comes and Mojo. I don't know why Mojo ever got on the block list. Mojo was always in my cool book. So true, Prime Prepper. I'm getting there, though. Hasn't been very pleasant, I can tell you that. All right. So true. Trump. Yep. Yeah, that's very true. But I'm starting to feel better. Starting. Yeah, should have seen me a couple days ago. Awesome. Awesome, Galaxy. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try plenty of things. I'm gonna make sure this doesn't happen again. I'm gonna get some supplies for this, for emergencies. Oh man. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yep. Well, you don't have many people from the block list coming around. Not many. I know, it's awesome. You were grilling 2 big chickens. Give them all herbs and spices on them. They look delicious. Yeah. I recently shaved a little bit. How are we all doing? Well, I could be better, Dead Wolf. I'm getting over a flu. I wish I could have tasted them too. I don't know what kind of herbs and spices you put on it, but it looked good. I prefer a goatee. I don't grow a beard very well. This is manageable. People call me Amish when I have a beard. Some people call me Jewish. India. That's funny, Gossie. Yeah, Moose will say a lot of bullshit crap. Yeah, Moose is just projecting his own little fantasies onto me. I think Moose is in the closet. Yeah, he'll tell you a lot of things. He's an asshole. You know what I mean? Me and Moose aren't friends. He doesn't like me because I made jokes about yarmulkes. He got really offended. He said he hated me. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm straight. I may not have a mate, but I'm straight. You know? He makes a... Yuck. And he's violating people's personal space, too. I don't know what he's doing there. You know, the thing is, I made a joke one time about, you know, Texas Jews have to wear a little cowboy hat. Well, I didn't make the joke. I just added on to it and laughed at it. When I get better, Campa, and laughed at it, I said, you know, a little cowboy hat on the head, you know. And I said, is it anything like the stuff they sell at the pet section at Walmart? You know, those little cowboy hats they sell at the pet section during Halloween. Oh, he got pissed. I even apologized for it to him because I kind of did, you know, I didn't want to insult his religion or nothing, you know. But he still held a grudge against that, you know. A mild yarmulke joke. And I didn't even make the joke. I just laughed at it and, well, you know. Yeah, straight pride. Speaking of Dave, and Dave is my friend. God bless him. God bless him. But we were talking, right? And Dave is frustrated that he can't get a girl. And, you know, in America, a lot of men who don't have money or status are frustrated with that. I kind of grown to accept it. It's not going to happen. You know? I said, Dave, most women in America are not going to talk to you unless they think you're rich. You know what I mean? And Dave, all you got to do is rent a car, a nice car. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking a nice ride like a Bugatti or something. Wear some nice clothes and just lie your ass off. You know, and God bless him, because he said he wouldn't do it. But you know, that's the only way. Okay, I do statistics, okay? I look at the stats, the numbers. I'm not saying all women are like this, but you do have, statistically speaking, on average, we're not saying not all, there are exceptions to the rule, but the rule remains the same. You have 90% of the female population chasing only after 20% of the male population. These men are good looking, a lot of them have money, you know, and not every man can be that. I'm not chastising you ladies. You're attracted to what you're attracted to. I don't think you're wrong for being attracted to wealthy men who are good looking. But at the same time, the average guy can't compete. You know, with those demands. He just can't. We don't have the money, and we don't have the good looks. So, we lose 2 times. We lose twice. Interesting. But I said, Dave, the only way you're going to win this game is you got to lie. You know what I mean? And I hate to say, I'm against lying as a Christian, but you can't tell these women the truth. You got to basically put on a persona. You got to fake it. You got to basically, you know, ride around in a rented nice. He can rent a car, and he can rent a car that looks really great. He can go to like one of those rented car agencies, right? And he can rent a really nice looking car, like a sports car. And then he basically, got to change. He can't look like a construction worker. He's got to get a nice suit and tie. He's got to look like he's got some wealth, you know. And you know, he's got to look like he's got some status. You know what I mean? He got to ride around in a nice car. Well, you don't have to do that necessarily if you want to get laid. All you have to do is ride around in a rented sports car, wear a nice clothes that look rich. You know what I mean? And yeah, you could pull it off. I can't pull it off because I can't get those things. You know what I mean? So I stopped trying dating a long time ago. But Dave could pull it off. He could. But and it does require a certain amount of deception, lying. And it's not right, but women, you lie to us all the time. You know, with makeup, hair, nails. That's not your real face. You know, you want tall men. You want men who are 6 feet tall. You realize that's a small minority of the American population of men. There's only a small minority of men who are 6 feet tall in all of America. You ain't gonna find that. I get you. Exactly, Brian. There's a point. Pretending to be rich. We'll find out sooner or later. If they don't, who cares? Exactly, Iron Man. But that's the only way. I said, Dave, there's only one other option. You got to get your passport. You got to get your passport, Dave. You know, there's plenty of beautiful women overseas that would gladly take you up. You know, And I call that bullshit. I'm sorry, Grizz. I don't believe in that. I'm too red-pilled for that one. Nice. Dave has plenty of confidence, but he doesn't have the status. I would say he needs to wear platform shoes. There's a lot of things you can do. A lot of people, why is it? Very funny. That's not red pill, that's black. Well, there is a silver lining in this. Many men are getting their passports and they're finding better women overseas. There are plenty of places, still countries, where women still act like women, which is good, and that's good. No doubt. Exactly, Iron Man, exactly. Now, some would call me an incel, but I consider myself a MGTOW, because I stopped caring about dating a long time ago. I love my hobbies. I have a place I live. It doesn't take me much to make me happy. Just some outdoor equipment and some, or maybe a new repeating crossbow. Guaranteed to be a guaranteed new challenge and something that's guaranteed to pay off, Yes, but the only way an average man can get ahead in the dating game these days is you gotta fake you're rich. You gotta literally, basically, and is it really worth it at the end of the day to lie, to rent cars? Yes, you are, Bianca. In life, you get what you're giving, not what you want. Exactly. Yeah, I know that. That's because of the shit that's in the food, Prime Prepper. Funny, Chris. It's true. You don't need anyone. Yourself and your hobbies. So true, Apocalypse there. So true. I know, Galaxy Eyes. How nice. Yes. So true, Parasola. But what I'm talking about is Dave. Dave does that. He goes out. He talks to the women. They don't want to talk to him. And the reason for that is because he looks like a construction worker. Now, if he rolled up in, let's say, a Bugatti and a suit and tie, maybe some platform shoes, I'm guaranteeing the women would just line up. But it would require a certain amount of deception now, wouldn't it? You get... Make them look taller. Studies have shown that women are looking for men who are 6 feet tall. Unfortunately, the majority of the male population The average height for the average Western male is 5'9". The average height for the average American male is 5'9". So it's a very small percentage of the population of men who are 6 feet tall. A much smaller percentage of men who are extremely wealthy. And a much smaller percentage of men who are rich. And a smaller percentage of men who are extremely attractive. It's a very small, tiny portion of our population. And when you narrow it all down, you're all chasing after that tiny, narrow keyhole of men, and you ignore all the other men around you. Well, you know, that's on you. Ain't nothing I can do. Oh yeah, they're attracted to money, but not just money. Populators. Now, women will never admit this, but studies have shown that women, there are certain traits in men that women find attractive, and some of these, you know, a square jaw, muscular, broad shoulders, you know, and I hate to break it to you, not every man can live up to that standard. You know, men can get in shape, don't get me wrong, and that's what I've been doing. You know, men can max whatever they can max out. Some things, like in the face, for example, they say that men are shallow. I'm gonna say, ladies, judging from the studies, when women only find a small number of men attractive, and you know, for example, the studies have shown, and there's been studies done on all dating sites, so look, women only find a small proportion of men physically attractive. Okay? We're talking about guys that look like Brad Pitt. Okay? And all the men out of that, they're not attracted to her. Most, you know. Average men, not attracted. So, what happens is that we, you know, it's everything. But what happens is that becomes a problem, because ladies, you're chasing after a small population of men who have options, and guess what? They'll never do. They'll never pay for anything, and they'll never marry you, and they can easily replace you with a whole new crop of women. So that's your choice. I mean, nothing I can do. What am I? Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to get some tea, Galaxy Eyes. Look, I've accepted this, okay? I've accepted this. I'm not against female nature being what it is. I'm not against it. I'm just saying, ladies, yeah, you could be attracted to that, by all means. But can you get it? You might get, you know, like a few nights with the guy. But you'll never be his wife. You'll never be his girlfriend. You'll always be a side piece. If that's what you want to be, go for it. But like I was saying about attractiveness, women are only physically attracted to a small number of men. Men, on the other hand, like I said before, have a much wider range of what men find attractive in a woman. For example, a woman could be lacking certain things, but if they got a good personality, they could be a good long-term commitment. Yeah. You know, men have a more wider range, like, different number system, like, oh, she's a 5, she's a 6, she's a 7, she's an 8. We'll just, we're willing to basically run the gamut a little bit more. So when we call it, like I said, I've always said this, and nothing personal, ladies, but you call us shallow, but I believe you ladies are a lot more shallow than us. Now, Dave is a good guy. Really great guy. The trouble is, he doesn't have any status. Doesn't have the status. He simply does not have the status to attract the women in his area, for starters. It's not going to work. Unless he uses deception. Unless he basically, like I said before, has to operate like a con man. And that's a very sad state of affairs for the Western man. In the West. But the good news is, God, if you get your passport, save up your money, there are plenty of beautiful, beautiful women outside of the West who would gladly be great wives and mothers. All right. That's enough of my lecture. All right. Well, I unbanned people. The chat's going cold as an icebox. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I still there? Well, 728. Got 19 views. I mean, the chat's cold. I mean, is the chat just frozen? Can I not see it? I'll check my my other device maybe. Let's see if everything's going down. I'm gonna check this. Okay. Chat's going cold? I don't know. Damn, the chat is frozen. What's frozen? Oh. Okay. Sorry about that reverberation. Yeah, it's frozen on my end. Oh boy. Good thing I accessed this. Yeah. Good idea. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
That's cool. I don't know.
Yeah, it's,
Damn, the chat is frozen. What's frozen? Oh. Okay. Sorry about that reverberation. Yeah, it's frozen on my end. Oh boy. Good thing I accessed this. Yeah. Good idea.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hear you. Yes, good.
Yeah. Oh man. Shit. Oh, cool. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Thank you, Chris Bliss.
Damn, the chat is frozen. What's frozen? Oh. Okay. Sorry about that reverberation. Yeah, it's frozen.
No, I don't see it, Apocalypse Airs. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Good thing I accessed this. Yeah. Good idea.
I don't see it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I hear you. Yes, good.
Yeah. Oh man. Shit. Oh, cool. I don't know.
I'm gonna be on a Mediterranean diet, Galaxy Eyes.
Thank you, Chris Bliss. Damn, the chat is frozen. What's frozen? Oh. Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that reverberation. Yeah, it's frozen.
No, I don't see it, Apocalypse. There we go. That means I can do it like this. All right. Sorry about that. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I don't like the audio replay, so I put it on mute. Restart. I'm okay. I can just access from here. You know what I mean? So, don't worry, I put it on mute. Yeah. Perfectly fine, Paul. This happens sometimes. It's a glitch in my phone. It doesn't.
Doesn't seem right, okay. The reason I think because
I don't remember that channel. Delete it. Thank you.
Dang it.
Nah, just glitching. Galaxy Eyes. Oh, really? I don't know why. I don't even know you. Welcome, channel. Delete it. All right. Well. Interesting. All right. Well, what we're seeing is something interesting, you know. Like I said, ladies, I'm not putting you down. for wanting the best men you can get. But ladies, a lot of the men you're looking for don't exist. You can go chasing rainbows and leprechauns if you want. I'm not going to say you're going to find it. You can chase your unicorns, but it's going to be far and few in between. You know? Awesome, I want to go there. Prime Prepper. Well, you're near me, man. I don't have transportation. Perhaps if you wanna shot shows up in the south, maybe we can go up this summer, you know? Give me a ride up, you know? Hell, can't find it. Funny, Parasola, but the point is, that's very true, Parasola. Look, I'm not the best looking man in the world. Okay, I don't claim to be the best looking man in the world. And most men aren't the best looking men in the world. But ladies, I'm going to be honest with you. Most of you are average. And most of you are just like us. But you think you're above average. But you're not. You're average, just like most men. I've accepted it. I don't know why you ladies don't, but it's not my problem. Really, Galaxy Eyes? Really? So you think you're a 10? Really? That's very true. You don't... The makeup hides who they really are, so... Well, that's what you're conveying. Well, a 5 is, well, a little bit below average, actually. By man's standards, yes, a 5 is below average. Is slightly below average, by the way. I have... Oh, maybe like a 7, huh? That's a very sad situation in the West, Chris. You know, back in the day, before feminism, average men, before social media as well, average men and average women hooked up and got married and had kids. That's not happening anymore. Well, let me explain, okay? It's slightly below average. Slightly. Okay, you're a 5. Okay, I'll give you that. You're a 5, okay? All right. You're a 5. So you're honest about your looks on the scale, okay? Very good. Do you think that you can actually bag, let's say, a guy who's a 7 or a 6 or a 10? Maybe you can bag a 6. Okay, you're a 7. You're a 7. Well, do you think you can chase after 8s and 9s and 10s? Now, 10s are very rare. Just maybe, I'm going to say this. My best advice I can give is this. Is that maybe you should look for the men that you don't look at. You know, if you're looking for a partner, maybe you should not be like so hung up on if he's got, you know, like a rock chiseled jaw, or if he's like extremely good looking. Yeah. Yeah? Here's the thing, honey. Yeah, you gave me that advice, but I'm not hung up on hot looking girls. I told you before, I've dated chubby girls. If you see my last girlfriend, you know I'm not hung up on looks. So that's not the case for me. I'm honest with myself. I'm not going to be a stud. I'm very honest about that. I don't look like a stud. I'm not a stud. Okay? I'm not Chad. I'm not Tyrone. I'm just the average guy. Okay? I know that. Well, Brian, I got news for you. Not every man can be a 10. Do you know how rare it is for a man to be a 10? You have to be blessed in the genetic lottery to be a 10. You have to be blessed. Okay? You called yourself a 5, then you called yourself a 7. I don't understand. You're confusing me here. I understand. You know? No, I'm not caught up in looks. Like I said, I've gone MGTOW. So, look, all I can tell you is that you saw the picture of my last girlfriend. Does it look like I'm caught up in looks alone? Nah. So that's not really gonna fly with me. You know, most men would prefer a woman that's just easy to get along with. That's not going to yell in your ear and yap, 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 yap. Men seek peace in relationships. Men want to come home to a peaceful home. If you're not a man's peace, well, he doesn't want to come home to stress, because life is already stressful out in the world. So. That's very true, Grizz. Very true. Yeah, it's a lot of trouble these days, Brian. You don't live in the West. You'd have a different attitude if you lived in the West, Brian, on that situation. See, in South Africa, you don't have to deal with things like no-fault divorce and false allegations. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They try to lecture me, and thing is, here's the thing. They try to lecture me on how I should do things. Here's the thing. I've dated before. And I've dated chubby girls because those are the girls I could get. Most men will date what they can get. Bottom line. Women will try to date what they can't get. Because they think they deserve it. I think social media, at least women in the West, women in the Western Hemisphere think that. I'm not saying all, I'm saying the women in the West, like, you know, American women, women in Europe, Central Europe, and stuff like that, because they have the pick of the litter when they're young, you know? I got nothing against it. I'm not mad at you for this. At the same time, it, you know, it does come with consequences, you know? Yeah. Probably not, Parasola. I don't blow up blow-ups. Not for me. Yeah. I know. Since Joseph. Brian. I don't think you understand what it's like here in the West for a man. Well, I could put you this, Galaxy. We treat our animals very well. There are plenty of men who actually like their dogs more than their wives. Exactly. A lot of guys love to take care of animals, so we like pets. Look at the guy who rescued that squirrel before the government killed it. Peanut the squirrel. He rescued a squirrel and a raccoon, for Christ's sakes, that were orphaned. You're saying men don't have a heart, but we do. You wouldn't last 2 seconds in the American dating market, Brian. It don't work like that here. It used to. Now it's cough drop. Damn it! Wait. Oh, there's a cough drop. Yes. Precious cough drop. One thing I've learned about women, you'll say one thing and do another. For example, you'll say, "Oh, I love nice guys." But you only date the guys that treat you like crap. So, I don't trust anything a woman says. Because most of you lie. Nothing personal. But that's just how it is. And men do not respect lies. Not here there isn't, Brian. I can assure you about that. That's true, Parasola. Now, I say this, ladies, because it's not because I hate women. I love women. A lot of great women in my life. Okay? But at the same time, I just really don't care. Most men think this, but they're just not going to tell you. That's just how it is. I'm being honest because I have autism. Oh, that new age stuff, life coach. I don't know, Chris. But like I said, I have nothing personal against women. I'm just kind of indifferent, and I just don't care. And I'm just too honest for my own good, I guess. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not taking your word for nothing, Galaxy Eyes. Nothing personal, Galaxy. I can't trust. I don't take dating advice like that. Yeah. Yes, I have given up, Nancy. It's not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze. It is better to be a bachelor and not have, not be taken to cleaners by a vivacious ex-wife and a family court system than to get married, settle down in the West. I'm sorry, ladies. The reason why men don't want to commit is because, well, that's because of no-fault divorce laws. Because we don't want everything we worked for, everything we built, and our children to be taken from us. I mean, it's gotten to the point, ladies, where you can just, through divorce, you can legally steal from men. Everything you have. There's no point in that. I just don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Confidence. That's so true, Cam. Yeah. That's so true, Cam. I look at it as one big joke. It's clown world. It's clown world. You look at our current society, you can either basically look into horror, or you try to find the humor in it. You try to see the humor in all of it, and seeing it as one big joke. It's a cosmic joke. Our current society is a big joke. It's a clown world. Everything's upside down. BB. You can't take this world too seriously. Because this world is upside down. Yeah, exactly. It really is. So true, Apocalypse Arrow. Generation. And ladies, don't take me too seriously. As well. Don't get all offended and butthurt. Maybe just listen to me. Or just take it as a joke. I'm just being funny. Or maybe you should try to understand the man's side of the man's point of view on it. Try to put yourself in the man's shoes. Try to understand men, because a lot of you ladies, I won't be honest, you really don't understand how men think. And you don't care to know. We tell you how we think. I've told you many times that some of the strategies you ladies do don't work when it comes to men. Many of you... Is that such a joke? Men can't start families anymore because of no-fault divorce. Because if we do start a family, everything we work for and hope for will be taken from us by a court system. It's legal theft. Is there any point in getting married anymore? And the marriage rate's in the shitter. You know the reason why people ask, what you ladies always ask that question, where have all the good men gone? We're running away from you. Well, we don't want to get our stuff stolen. We want to keep our money and our treasure. Because we know if we get married, you can take that money and take that treasure from us. So we're keeping that pot of gold under our rainbow. You know? I'm sorry, ladies. That's just how it is. You don't know. You don't know anything. Maybe that's a good thing, Bianca. At the very least, I don't have to worry about having everything I worked for being taken away, Bianca, by a family court and a woman like you. You know, maybe that's a good thing. You know, there was a time when I thought about getting married until I heard about no-fault divorce laws in America. And then I was like, nah. I don't think I want to try that gamble. That's a rigged game right there. That's like playing roulette. That's like playing the slot machines. You ain't gonna win. There's no way a man can win in that game. I'm sorry. It just ain't happening. Well, men work. We just don't want... You don't have to understand something, Bianca. A single man can support himself and work for himself. He doesn't have to work as many hours. No, man. And he can support himself on a minuscule salary. A man doesn't require much to survive. He just needs 2 hots and a cot. And anything else, not that expensive. What men value, what men like, not that expensive. Men can live off so little, by the way. We can live off so little. We don't have to live in luxury. Single men don't have to live in luxury. I don't think you understand that. We don't see things like you. We don't want to. We don't have to live in luxury. We can rough it. We don't care. Men are like that. You know? No, I'm wearing a tank top. Jeb. I had a girlfriend. And I thought she was my girlfriend, but, well, you know what happened there, Bianca. Good for you, Parasola. No, I'm wearing a tank top. Yep, tank top, shorts. Yep. You know, white trash kind of gear, you know. It depends if you live in the West or not. If you want to keep your money. Yeah, when a lot of men have just walked away. I'm not afraid of anything. I just know the score, Brian. There are men who went through divorce who have taken their own lives. You know that? And nobody cares. And many of these women, many of these divorces because the woman cheated. But she got everything. The house, the money, the car. Well, I can tell you that. Many men see that. And I say that ain't going to be me. Sorry. No, no, no. I'm not stepping in that bear trap. Nah, nah, nah. You know, they say the wise man learns from his mistake. No, they say the smart man. Let me like your phrase that. There's an old saying, old saying. The smart man learns from his own mistakes. The wise man learns from other people's mistake. You know how many men I saw taken to the cleaners during the divorce proceeding? People, men who were my family members, by the way. You should have seen the look in their eyes after coming out of the family court. I'm telling you. It's like their soul was ripped from their body. No, I won't have that. I unblocked everybody, Jeb. No, I don't think every woman's a demon. Not at all. Not at all, Galaxy. But like I said, it's for example, there's still a lot of there's some great women out there in certain parts of the country. Like, but it's still pretty bad. I mean, it's hard to find. It's like finding a needle in a haystack in the West. But the non-Western women, the women from other countries, the women from, let's say, those like East Asian countries and like Eastern Europe, they're a lot better. They've maintained their femininity. They wear dresses. The culture is not feminist. See, I don't blame women for this. I blame feminism. Feminism is an ideology that is harmful to both men and women. It's toxic. It's toxic. You know? That's so true. That's so true. Oh, Chris, so true. But like I said, I'm not looking. You shouldn't be so offended by what I'm saying, ladies. Have a sense of humor. Lighten up a little bit. I'm laughing when I say this because you got to learn to take a joke a little bit, you know. Don't take it so personal. Life is short, you know. Life can be rough too, so. Well, I put it this way, Galaxy. I certainly, if I got married to a foreigner, I wouldn't live in the country. I wouldn't live in this country with the no-fault divorce laws and the culture that we have. No. I would do what most passport bros do. Take my money and move to that country and start a family there. But like I said, you shouldn't take it too personal. Like I said, it's not personal to me. It's not personal. I'm just having fun saying it. Because here's the thing, I'm autistic. I'm a terrible liar, and I can't lie. Okay? I'm honest to a fault. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Most men these days in the West are thinking this. We just don't say it to you. Do you understand that? That's a feminist argument, Nancy. I would want my daughter to have a good husband that would be a provider for her, where she would have a wife and produce me grandchildren as a traditional family, because I believe in the Bible. I don't believe in feminism. I think feminism is the spirit of Jezebel. I don't think it, I know it. I believe in my heart that feminism is Jezebel. And if you don't know who Jezebel is, look her up. She was a very evil woman. It's the spirit of Jezebel, that evil wickedness that that uses weak men to do their bidding. Like King Ahab. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm very familiar. Okay, so I would say I would want my daughter to be married off to a good man. To a man that will provide a future for her and basically grandchildren for me. So, yeah. You know, before all this industrialization and modernization, that's how it was. In a lot of third world countries, it's still like that. That's what you did. You were expected, both men and women at a young age, to get married. Because life was very short back then. You know? No, it isn't. We all have our roles, Bianca. We all have our roles. Roles to play. Traditionally, women cooked, they cleaned in the West. Men did all the yard work. Men did the farming, the protecting. Men literally put down their lives to protect you in the olden days. Men would give their lives to protect their women. And you call that oppression? Why would they do that? There's something called Rosetta Stone. I can learn a foreign language in a short amount of time with that computer program, that software. Well, I can tell you this. Like it or hate it, feminism, and you can blame feminism for this, has driven a wedge between men and women in the West. And it's not getting any better. It shouldn't be like this. But it is how it is, you know? Very funny, Parasola. What about Michelle Marie Delaney? I didn't see your question. Michelle, well, is a friend, Galaxy. She's a friend. And I have no attraction to Michelle. Michelle is hermaphrodite and has some serious problems. It's very sad. I feel sorry for her. I have pity for her. But that's the best I can do. Well, I'll put it this way. I have more to offer than you think. Boom. Hello, Mr. Pocketful. Hello, Greg. How you doing, Greg? So true, Parasola. Just make sure not to block anybody. I don't want to get any more like it. Really? Well, Parasola is agreeing with me. Galaxy, I'm not against you. I'm really not. I don't know why you think I'm against you. But here's the thing. We all got to hear things we don't like to hear a lot of times. I'm willing to hear things that are uncomfortable truths. Things we don't want to hear. You may think what I'm saying is bullshit. But maybe you should sit and look into it. I'm quoting statistics here. I'm quoting trends. Economic trends. Sociological trends. If you think I'm wrong, do your own research. Find out for yourself if I'm wrong. But you have to ask the question, what if I'm right? What if I'm right? Has it ever occurred to you that maybe you might be wrong and I might be right? And if that's the case, would you have to seriously reassess what you're thinking? Do you have an obsession with being right all the time? Because I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. I'm not perfect, but I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. But can you say that I might have a point? You know? I'm not being mean to you. I'm not being mean to women. I'm being a little funny. Yes, all the time. And if I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong, Brian. But I will admit it. At the same time, there's been a lot of times I've been proven right. You know why? I may not be perfect, but I do the research. I'm not arrogant about what I'm saying. I prefer to know things. Despite what you think, I do a lot of research. I'm very big into alternative media. I'm very big into researching statistics. Like, I want to know about statistical facts, you know, like what's going, the trends that are going on in society. I don't claim I'm always right. I'm not always right. But there are many times when I have been right. And if I am right, well, just saying. Interesting. Well, that being said, it's been a wonderful stream, hasn't it? And never return. Truth be told, apocalyptic arrows. Yeah, so what? So what, Justina? Yeah. Yeah. Well, this has been a very light stream. Oh, wrong stream. Okay, Justina. Anyway, I've made my point. I've told my jokes. Yes, I do, Grizz. My mother is passed away. My mother is gone. So is my father. I miss my mother. I miss my father. Great people. Thank you. I wish I could. But my weekend will be coughing and recovering. I know. Now, ladies, you can hate me, but I don't hate you. I love you, ladies. Even when you're a detriment to yourselves. Even when you're self-destructive to your own self. You know what I mean? I still love you. I mean, you self-destructive ladies just make life so interesting. You know? No man accepts repayment. What are you talking about? Repayment? What the? See, this is the weird stuff that a lot of women say that makes no logical sense. And I understand. God bless you, ladies, because you're You're very emotional. But I'm just thinking with logic here. You're not just something about men. Most of the time, we're not emotional. We're very logical. So when you say these things, we're saying, this makes no sense. Not any lick of logical sense what you just said. It's like, really? That's how we look at that when you say things like that to us. It's like, it's like the utter lack of logic. It's just... That's so true, Brian. So true. Just the flu. I'm getting over it. Dave. Exactly. Ladies, I'm going to let you understand about how male brain thinks. Most of the time, we want things to make sense. You know, a little logic. You know, thinking. That's what we do. We're about the logic. You know what I mean? So I wish you ladies would be more logical, but it is what it is. Ah, thank you. I have a gentleman's haircut. Dave, I already told you how to get laid. The problem with you is you don't look like you have status. And unfortunately, Dave, you gotta pretend you got status. You gotta fake it till you make it. And of course, you gotta fake it. You gotta rent a nice car. Gotta wear some platform shoes to make yourself look taller. You gotta wear a nice suit. You know, go to a bar. You know, wear a nice suit, maybe some gold rings. You know, I mean, that's how you do it. I'm sorry, if you ain't rich in America, most women ain't gonna flock to you. You gotta look like you're rich. That's the key. You know what I mean? And it's sad that men have to do that these days. Well, dude, you can't look like a... Oh, yeah, I do, actually. I own a 3-piece solid black suit. So, yes, I do. Well, have something like a Rolex. Well, here's the difference between Galaxy, and I'm gonna put it this way. I don't go outdoors like this, so. But at the same time, I did dress. I've seen some old pictures of me. I wasn't a suit and tie before, so I can dress up pretty nicely. So you take it as you want. Rolex. It doesn't have to even be a real Rolex. It could be a fake one. You know? Look, ladies, don't take it personal what I'm saying. God bless you, Camel Campus. See ya. You gotta rent a nice rental car, like a sports car. You gotta get some platform shoes, some type of platform shoes to make you look taller. You know what I mean? Dave, you gotta have a nice suit and tie. You know, you gotta have that. Yeah, some lifts. And then you gotta look rich. You don't have to be rich. You just have to look rich. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but that's the reason why they don't look at you. Because you know what they see when they look at you? A construction worker. Ew, a construction worker, a working class man who keeps the society running. They don't want that, no. Yeah. If it wasn't for working class men, this society would be done. We keep the food on your shelves, your electricity running, your water running, your houses built, your roads paved and safe. We maintain the society. But yet, you have no appreciation for the blue-collar man. So be it. What can you do? That's very true out in the wire, very true. But like I'm saying, I'm just giving some advice to my friend Dave. It's either two things, Dave. I hate to break it to you. Either travel to another country to find love, or you gotta fake being rich. And that's, yeah. I'm getting over a cold. Hey, that's on you. Don't ask me about that. That's like asking, that's like asking a woman, about, testosterone. I mean, that's... It depends on where you go, molasses. Yeah. All right. Oh, you want to put a tag on me. Look, I can assure you, Galaxy, it's nothing personal. Oh, that's very funny. Look. Like I said, you can basically take it personal what I said, or you can just take it as a joke, or you can maybe do some research, see if what I'm saying is true or not. I challenge you to do your own research. See if what I'm saying is true. See if I'm full of shit. See if I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm always right. I'm not. Yeah. All right. Well, God bless everybody. And all glory goes to God. I don't believe in that, Planet Moose, and you know it. Well, that's not my problem, Galaxy. That's your problem. Have a nice night.
Mhm.